Good evening once again, everyone, and welcome to the 35th Annual Milwaukee Urban League Black and White Ball. It's my pleasure to be one of your MCs this evening. We'll meet my co-MC in just a moment, and needless to say, we are virtual this year to keep everyone safe. Now, some of us remember, it's hard to forget, past Black and White Balls, the champagne, the food, the chance to see all of our friends, but I also remember the fashions worn by the ladies and the gentlemen. Everyone looked fabulous, and I'm sure some of you still dressed up for this evening because we have to take advantage of every chance to dress up these days. So let's see what you're wearing, and you could very well be named Best Dressed for the 2020 Black and White Ball. Now here's what you do. Post a photo in your fabulous attire at facebook.com/Urban League MKE/events. You can also use the hashtag Urban League MKE on Twitter at Urban League MKE. The winner will be announced following the after party. No matter how we're dressed, we are all here because we all support the Milwaukee Urban League. Since 1919, MUL has worked to empower Milwaukee's African American community and change lives. Milwaukee Urban League enters its second century of service in a way no one could have imagined, facing a COVID-19 pandemic that also caused the economy to suffer and for jobs to disappear. Wisconsin's unemployment rate is now 5.7%, nearly twice the rate at this time last year. Those numbers translate to new individuals looking for jobs, and a disproportionate number of African Americans are in this group. They're turning to the Milwaukee Urban League for employment assistance and, perhaps just as importantly, hope. Tonight, we are asking you to give generously to support the increasingly important work of the Milwaukee Urban League. It's easier than ever to give. You can make direct donations to Milwaukee Urban League or bid on some fabulous items at mulbwb2020.givesmart.com. If you didn't sign up during the pre-show, you can still sign up right now, but do it now and check out our auction items, including the Red Mystery Box raffle. There's also the super silent auction item experiences. Keep an eye open for those and be prepared to bid high. These are one-of-a-kind items. Together, we rise when we support Milwaukee Urban League. Tonight is only possible due to the generous support of our sponsors. You'll be hearing more about them soon. We're also grateful for the hard work and dedication of the co-chairs of the 35th Annual Black and White Ball, Catherine Jacobson, President and CEO of Freighter Health, Inc., and Dr. Joan M. Prince, Vice Chancellor of Global Inclusion and Engagement at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Freighter Health is the generous presenting sponsor of tonight's Black and White Ball. Please join me in welcoming Catherine Jacobson, followed by Dr. Joan Prince.
Thank you for joining us for the 35th Annual Milwaukee Urban League Black and White Ball. It's the first virtual ball in the history of this great event. It is sure to be remembered as not only a one-of-a-kind celebration, its success is also tangible evidence of support for Milwaukee Urban League. At Freighter Health, our work focuses on creating partnerships that emphasize patient care, innovation, medical research, and education. Working together with our partners at the Medical College of Wisconsin, we know we can accomplish great things for our patients and for the community when we work together with clear goals and outcomes. We are glad to partner with the Milwaukee Urban League. Since 1919, the Urban League has worked to empower communities and change lives. We have that same commitment at Freighter Health, and that's one reason we are proud to be the presenting sponsor of the 35th Annual Black and White Ball. We also know the deep level of commitment that has existed for more than a century at Milwaukee Urban League to work with the community to identify and address the issues facing Milwaukee's African American and other communities of color. From employment and workforce development programs that provided needed training and support for job seekers to education programs that expose young people to the new careers of the 21st century, Milwaukee Urban League is unrelenting in its commitment to the community. I encourage everyone to give generously tonight to support the work of Milwaukee Urban League. When we support MUL, we are providing a helping hand to our neighbors and actively supporting efforts to make sure Milwaukee is a first-class city for everyone who lives here. Together, we rise when we support Milwaukee Urban League. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce my fellow co-chair, friend, and member of the Froedtert Health Board of Directors, Dr. Joan M. Prince. Dr. Prince is Vice Chancellor of Global Inclusion and Engagement at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
Good evening, and thank you, Catherine. Your leadership at Froedtert Health and in Milwaukee makes our community better. I am a proud native of Milwaukee. I grew up here, and I understand the importance of Milwaukee Urban League. In the early days of the organization, it served not only as a resource for those looking for employment or other assistance, it was a gathering place for the community. At one point, Milwaukee Urban League actually operated a medical clinic on the second floor of its current home at 435 West North Avenue. I would like to encourage everyone to generously support Milwaukee Urban League tonight. The Urban League's role in employment and job training is well known in the community, but it also has a strong presence in education, which is important to me. For young people to be successful when they come to my institution, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, they need a good educational foundation. Milwaukee Urban League works to provide that support in our public schools. It is a key player in the Community Schools Partnership at North Division High School, bringing resources and support to students. It also works with our Avenue School and OW Home School to provide students with rich hands-on STEM experiences in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. These experiences can be life-changing for young people, and the Urban League needs our support to make sure students can take advantage of this program as they explore the opportunities the future holds for them. Please give generously tonight. You can make a direct donation to the Urban League at the link you see on the screen below. You can also bid on one of our upcoming prizes or on a silent auction item. It's easy to give, and your gift makes a difference. Thank you for joining us this evening. Now, back to our MCs.
Thank you, Catherine and Dr. Prince. It is now my privilege to introduce my co-MC for the evening. He's one of the most well-known and well-respected broadcast journalists in Milwaukee. Joining me from the studios of WISN is Sheldon Dutes, co-anchor of WISN 12 News This Morning. How are you, Sheldon?
Hey, Andrea, thank you so much for that warm introduction. It is great to be back to help MC this incredible event. I really wish that we could have all been here together in person, but with COVID-19, it is better safe than sorry. And who would have thought that watching Milwaukee Urban League's largest fundraising event of the year at home would happen because of a global pandemic? We all know that it has been a very challenging year, but tonight we're going to focus on the fun and the important mission of Milwaukee Urban League. Tonight's proceeds will help ensure the stability of this very critical organization. Remember, together we rise. So please make a donation and support Milwaukee Urban League. You can make direct donations to Milwaukee Urban League or bid on some great prizes at MULBWB 2020 at givesmart.com. It's really easy. You can sign up right there on your smartphone. It only takes a minute. And it's easier to do it right now rather than when you're trying to bid on those must-have items during the silent auction. So register now. We also have some very special features for you tonight. That includes a special mini concert from Teresa Griffith. She was a contestant on The Voice and a member of Team Blake. Tonight, we are also honoring Milwaukee Urban League heroes. This is a new feature for the black and white ball, inspired by how in this great year of difficulty, people have come together to help out and found a way to accomplish their goals at a time of great hardship. We will introduce you to all of our sheroes and heroes during tonight's broadcast. It is now my pleasure to introduce the president and CEO of the Milwaukee Urban League. The name, Dr. Eve Hall, has become synonymous with improving the economic empowerment for underserved urban communities. She works hard with her staff each and every day, inspiring them to reach their greatness. Community and business partners and policymakers on issues of economic empowerment, equity, and racial justice and social justice. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Eve Hall.
Thank you, Sheldon and Andrea. You are the co-hosting dream team, and I am so excited that you are here with us this evening. And those of you out there joining us, we are proud and honored to have all of you with us for the Milwaukee Urban League's 35th Annual Black and White Ball. We are not together physically, but you understand safety. But we are united, especially in this time of COVID-19, in our plans to provide programs and services and to advocate on critical issues. We are a strong community anchor in 3 key areas: employment, education, and advocacy. As the Milwaukee Urban League, we don't do this work alone. We collaborate with strong long-term partners and build new relationships to move the work forward. We know our communities have been ravaged by the health effects of COVID-19, which has impacted communities of color harder than any other groups. The economic fallout of the pandemic continues to hit those with less means harder than others. And the calls for social justice and equity continue to ring out in our streets and in our hearts. In the midst of this, however, I ask you to dream with us, to visualize with us as we explore new, innovative ways to connect with those students, for example, who were at our STEAM Summit just before COVID hit, where 98% of the near 300 students, grades 4 through 8, in attendance said they learned something new, with 97% of them wanting to come back in 2021. I ask you to strategize with us to continue to exceed our goals in assessing client needs and helping them find employment. And then I ask you to deliberate with us through our community roundtables, town hall meetings, and forums to develop solutions that can influence changes in practices and policies that reverse inequities and inequalities in health, education, and safety, income, and wealth. Working together, we can do more to close gaps and make communities whole. We can do this together. Make a donation right now at mulbwb2020.givesmart.com. Bid on one of our special auction items. Make a direct donation on our website, www.tmul.org. Together we rise when we support the Milwaukee Urban League. Thank you for your consideration. I would now like to introduce our special guest, Mr. Mark Morial, President and CEO of the National Urban League, of which the Milwaukee Urban League is an affiliate. He is the former mayor of New Orleans and former member of the Louisiana State Senate. Mark took time to personally tape best wishes from his home. Under his leadership, since 2003, the National Urban League has experienced a rebirth with a renewed focus and energy that makes it a premier urban advocacy and civil rights organization in the country. And now, Mark Morial.
Thank you, Dr. Hall, for your leadership and your warm welcome. I'm so proud to work with you and alongside of the National Urban League affiliates, especially those in Wisconsin, as we work to empower communities and change lives. Kathy Jacobson, Dr. Joan Prince, thank you for serving as the ball co-chairs, and Braytert, and the Medical College of Wisconsin for serving as the presenting corporate sponsor. We want to thank you also. We need you both as champions in the Urban League movement. Now, let me tell you about the Milwaukee Urban League, but you already know this, but it's a valued partner in the work we do every day. It is one of 13 affiliates that we selected to participate in our Reclaim Your Vote initiative. You provided support and energy to educate, engage, and encourage voters. I also turned to the Milwaukee Urban League as a trusted partner to work on the pandemic that's affecting America. We were founded at a time of great uncertainty in America's African American communities as African Americans migrated to the North. A dedicated group of Black and white individuals, not only wanted but insisted on change, came together and demanded better for communities of color as they transition to a better way of life. We face the same today. COVID-19 has exposed gaps and fissures, the inequities and the challenges. Your support of the Milwaukee Urban League tonight during the virtual 35th annual Black and White Ball helps to ensure that the Milwaukee Urban League has the resources to be nimble and quick to meet changing and emerging needs. It helps to guarantee a strong and stable organization and support those in need, giving them the opportunity to succeed. Give generously, give frequently. It's not only the Milwaukee Urban League that's depending on you, it's the community of Milwaukee. Now back to the 35th annual Black and White Ball.
Thanks, Mark and Dr. Hall. Your words and leadership inspire all of us. We are also inspired by the generosity of the presenting sponsor for the 35th annual Black and White Ball, Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin. Its leadership in stepping forward to support Milwaukee Urban League's largest fundraiser of the year provides the critical support that makes tonight possible. Let's take a moment to learn more about Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin and the important role they play at the health in our region.
Making a difference. That has been our shared mission for decades. Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin stands with the Milwaukee Urban League to make healthcare accessible and equitable for all. We have collaborated for years to provide important health screenings, education, and awareness. Together with the Milwaukee Urban League and the young professionals, we've introduced young people to STEAM careers. And Froedtert funds support MUL job training for healthcare customer service employment and for certified nursing assistant positions. I look forward to continuing this important work and taking our education and workforce development partnership to the next level. Beyond preparing for jobs in healthcare, workforce development is so important because we know that financial stability through employment contributes to the health of individuals and communities. Fighting COVID-19 has been our laser focus this year. We are supporting that fight far beyond our walls through public education, virtual care options, and supporting testing at community health centers. Froedtert and MCW have also been hard at work addressing a long-standing health crisis, racism. We are taking action, and we have committed to helping end racism and racial disparities in healthcare. All of our lives have changed in the past year, but one thing has not: our shared commitment to a healthy community. I look forward to rolling up our sleeves, growing our partnership, and creating change that is healthier for all of us.
We're now ready to introduce our first MUL Hero Awardee. 2020 has been an unprecedented year with difficulties that few of us could have ever imagined. Milwaukee Urban League is honoring exceptional individuals and organizations, making the year a bit more bearable, and whose efforts and dedication to others inspires us to hope for better times. We are honoring individuals in the three categories of service MUL provides to the community: education, employment, and advocacy. This year, we are also honoring a healthcare hero. It's our way to give thanks to those who continue to work to keep us all safe during the pandemic. Back with us again to introduce our MUL Healthcare Hero is Catherine Jacobson, President and CEO of Froedtert Health, and of course, co-chair of this evening's ball.
Thank you. 2020 is emerging as one of the most horrific years healthcare professionals have faced in recent memory. The impact of COVID-19 is unrelenting. It upends lives, stretches medical resources, puts incredible stress on our frontline healthcare workers and support staff. Its deadly pace throughout our community is heartbreaking. Sometimes it is easy for hope to fade and for us all to wonder how we will make it through to the other side of this pandemic. Then we see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it comes from the hearts of the brave healthcare workers who care for patients who are critically ill. That light also shines from their souls when their medical training and humanity combine to act in a way that is beyond what is medically needed. Meet our healthcare heroes, Froedtert nurse Christian Listman and her patient, Milwaukee Municipal Court Judge Derek Mosley.
My name is Derek Mosley, and I am a judge in the City of Milwaukee Municipal Court. My experience with COVID-19 started with symptoms that just appeared to be similar to a cold. When my symptoms progressed, I decided to get tested. But this time my doctor actually called me and he said, I just got your COVID results and I need you to get to the emergency room as fast as you can.
My name is Kristen Listman, and I'm a registered nurse at Frederick Hospital working in the medical ICU. I'm also a part-time nursing instructor for Marquette, and I'm a full-time student pursuing my nurse practitioner degree. The condition of the patients that I work with in the COVID medical ICU is often very dire.
The way my condition progressed, which was so odd to me, is that I literally walked into the hospital on my own power with no problem, just walked in. And within hours, I was being whisked off to the ICU. When the doctor said, you know, if things don't get better overnight, we're going to have to ventilate you, I knew right there it was life or death. So then my prayers changed from, please get me through this, to please watch over my family.
First, I suited up in my PPE and I opened up the glass doors, closed them behind me tightly. I turned on the light and I saw this gentleman who was in the prone position, which is lying on one's belly with your chest and your back completely to the mattress to help facilitate the movement of air better. When you put your stethoscope on a patient's back, in a normal person, you want to hear air moving in and out. But in Mr. Mosley's case, there was a very ominous sign that we do see when COVID-19 is really ravaging someone's lungs. And they're barely moving air at all. I just kind of swallowed and said, okay, to myself, this patient's not moving air very well. This is going to be a long night. I really didn't know him, but he's a human and so am I. And I know what pain feels like, and I know what fear feels like. It doesn't really take rocket science. And I just said what it just came out. I just said, we're in this together.
She said, I just wanted to let you know that you are not alone. I'm gonna be here with you.
And I said, no matter what, that sun is gonna come up. And when that sun rises, we're gonna watch it together. Deal? Yeah. And
sure enough, I woke up and there she was. So so I made it through the night. So now it's like, you know, little battles. From that night that Kristen stayed there with me and held my hand through the night, the next morning my blood oxygen got higher. And then it would get higher a little bit more and then higher again, to the point that they were like, you know what? We think we can get you off of the ICU floor and just put you on a regular COVID floor.
But he did it. He beat it.
Everybody who was in the ICU, when you see these numbers that come on the TV, each one of those numbers is a person.
COVID has taken a lot away from us. It is not going to take away my love of nursing. It's not going to take away hope or the miracles that we see, like Derek had. And I'm not going to let it.
Wow. Thank you for all you and your fellow healthcare workers continue to do for us, Kristen. Your selfless actions inspire us all. We also extend our thanks to Judge Derek Mosley, who encourages other COVID-19 patients and their families by sharing his experiences. We are fortunate to have your caring spirit in our community. Special thanks goes to our media partners at CW18 and My24 for producing our MUL Healthcare Heroes profile. Make sure you're sending us your photos for the Best Dressed contest. Don't forget about that. It's at the social media addresses right there on your screen. And make sure everyone knows how fabulous you look tonight. Music is synonymous with the Milwaukee Urban League's Black and White Ball, and while this year is different, music is still an important part of our celebration. We are in for a special treat tonight with our first musical guest. Ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy the music of the legendary and local Christopher's Project.
When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me, yeah, always seems to know the way. Oh, but then I look at you, and the world's all right with me. Oh, just one look at you.
Oh, as always, a great performance. Thank you, Christopher's Project. They'll be back a little bit later in the broadcast with another selection. Employment is one of the best known core program areas for the Milwaukee Urban League. Employer partnerships are key to the success of the league and its participants. Employers who are willing to go the extra mile to support employee success make all the difference in the world. People are finding jobs and learning new skills that create brighter futures. Here to introduce our Employment Heroes Award from one of MUL's longtime partners and sponsors dedicated to diversity and inclusion, Molson Coors, David Oswald.
Thank you, Sheldon. Hello, I'm Dave Oswald, Chief People and Diversity Officer at Molson Coors. On behalf of the company, I'm happy to support the Milwaukee Urban League's employment work. Molson Coors is dedicated to diversity, inclusion, and equity, and we work consistently to recruit, develop, and retain diverse talent. One of our core values is putting people first. One way we bring this to life in the community is to support small, diverse businesses and maintain strong community partnerships. That's why we're so proud to help introduce the Employment Heroes Award. To help me is Yolande Sulzer.
Thank you, Dave. Hi, I'm Yolande Sulzer, Molson Coors Director of Supply Chain People Development and proud member of the Milwaukee Urban League's Board of Directors. I have observed MUL's hard work in helping participants secure employment. For many, the MUL provides a second chance or simple opportunity to obtain stable incomes and new career paths. Small, diverse businesses and entrepreneurs are key contributors to economic development and so often provide a path for African Americans and other communities of color. Now, let's meet our employment hero, Daddy's Soul Food and Grill.
I love to see them when they take the bite and they liking it and they're cleaning their plate.
Angela and Benny Smith know that a good meal is more than just nourishment.
It just means something when food can comfort you.
Since 2014, they've served up comfort food at their restaurant, Daddy's Soul Food and Grill, here at 27th and Wells. It's a mission that feels even more purposeful these days.
Especially during these times when we don't know from day to day what's going to occur.
12 News profiled Daddy's in 2018 during the lunch rush.
Are you dining in, carrying out?
It's more quiet now as more diners choose to get takeout, but business is still booming.
Catfish?
That's one of the challenges when you get so many calls coming in at you from different areas.
And one thing that I'm noticing is we get a lot of first-time customers.
Yeah.
Not only has Daddy's adapted to these pandemic-friendly changes, the Smiths didn't let COVID stop them from expanding to a bigger space.
Kitchen's bigger. The seating has doubled.
We've reported on multiple restaurants around town that have had to close during the pandemic, but you guys have been able to expand your business and get some new customers. What does it mean to you to remain successful during this very difficult time right now?
It truly means everything, and I credit it obviously to God because God knows it's been prayers and asking for guidance, and I credit to the customers.
What advice would you give to other small businesses to succeed during this time right now?
You have to be dedicated and committed.
And listen to your customers.
Listen to your customers.
Sound advice that helped the Smiths become Milwaukee Urban League heroes.
So it lets me know that we are part of the community loves us, we love them.
Congratulations to Daddy's Soul Food and Grill, and a huge thank you to our friends and media partners at WISN 12 for producing this video. Make sure you are visiting us at mulbwv2020.givesmart.com to buy raffle tickets for our special red mystery box raffle valued at $500. Now, once again, here's Christopher's Project.
happen to me. Someone for me to love for all eternity. I never thought it would happen this way. Someone for me to love till my dying day. And there you are, and here I am forever. Till the day that I die. I never thought I'd find love so pure, and through the test of time my love will endure. I never thought it would happen this way. Someone for me to love till my dying day. And there you are, and here I am forever. Forever, forever. I love you forever, all of my life. I love you forever. Promise I'll leave you never. No, 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 no.
They've got everyone here in the studio two-stepping. Awesome performance from Christopher's Project. Thank you so much. Of course, we want you to keep bidding on our super silent experience and that special raffle. We have lots of great items. Bid high so you're not outbid at the end of the evening. Again, thank you, everyone, and please join me in welcoming our co-chair of the 35th Annual Black and White Ball, Dr. Joan M. Prince, Vice Chancellor of Global Inclusion and Engagement at the University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee.
Hello again. Thank you for being part of the virtual 35th Annual Black and White Ball. We appreciate your continued support of Milwaukee Urban League and the support it provides to your friends, neighbors, and the community. The Black and White Ball is always an event we look forward to year after year, and this year is no exception. It's a party with a purpose. It is the main fundraising event for the Milwaukee Urban League, and it galvanizes civic-minded people, not only for an evening of fundraising, but an evening to rise together as one. The pandemic has changed many things, but it hasn't changed the Milwaukee Urban League's promise to empower communities and change lives through its everyday programs and services. You play an important part in fulfilling that promise. Remember, you can make a donation right now to support Milwaukee Urban League. Go to the link you see on your screen and please make a donation. You can also bid on one of our silent auction items or on one of our special experience opportunities. Together, we rise. Support Milwaukee Urban League.
Thank you, Dr. Prince. What an important reminder of the work of the Milwaukee Urban League and the work it does in our community. It's time for the first special of tonight's 3 priceless sports experiences that are up for auction. from our friends at Associated Bank, we have the first opportunity. It's not one, but two auction packages for your favorite Packers fan. The first package features 2 items autographed by Packer quarterback and future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers. It includes an autographed official game football and an autographed Green Bay Packers mini helmet, both signed by Aaron Rodgers and both part of the same item. The second package features items signed by Rodgers' favorite wide receiver, Davante Adams, of course. You can get an autographed mini helmet and an autographed 8x10 photo of Adams. Bid on the Rodgers package or the Adams package, or of course you can bid on both. To register or to bid, please go to mulbwb2020.givesmart.com and bid high. Place your highest bid so you don't miss out on either of these opportunities, and look for more great items a little later in the show. Before I throw it back to Sheldon, let's see where we're at in fundraising. We're looking good, Milwaukee, but of course we want to have more donations to help reach our goal tonight. You never let us down, so continue to donate, and thank you so much for all that you've given up to this point. Now, back to WISN 12 News anchor Sheldon Dutes.
Education is another core program area for the Milwaukee Urban League. From programs that help students learn about the careers of tomorrow to opportunities for students to learn how to tie their skills and interests to post-secondary education and training after high school graduation, the Urban League is focused on helping students plan for a successful future. Here to introduce the Education Hero Awards is one of MUL's partners that shares that passion and vision, Rockwell Automation, a global leader in finding solutions to the world's most pressing problems.
Hello, I'm Blake Moret, Chairman and CEO of Rockwell Automation. I'm here this evening because I support the Milwaukee Urban League. At Rockwell Automation, we work to design programs and products that make the world more productive. We know education plays an important role in these efforts, and it's important to the future of Rockwell Automation. We need engineers, technicians, leaders, and workers who are well prepared, who represent diverse perspectives, and are ready to be successful. From scholarships for college students studying engineering to ways to engage elementary school kids in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, Rockwell is committed to preparing the next generation of leaders in these industries.
I'm Ernest Nicholas, Rockwell Automation Senior Vice President, Integrated Supply Chain. I'm also a member of the Milwaukee Urban League Board of Directors. I see firsthand the impact of the Milwaukee Urban League's education programs. For students, STEM activities, youth summits, and classroom workshops all provide the exposure needed to support their career and life dreams. For adults, driver's permit classes, commercial driver's license classes, and a new partnership with MATC and healthcare are all making a difference. While the Urban League works to inspire and support the community, we are also inspired by others. It's time to meet 2 educators who inspire us, the Milwaukee Urban League's education heroes. Gina Jorgensen is an art teacher at Milwaukee's North Division High School and the owner of Niche Book Bite, Satonia Weston Roy.
My name is Keith Carrington. I am the proud principal at North Division High School, home of the Mighty Blue Devils.
My name is Gina Jorgensen. I am the art teacher at North Division High School. I've been an art teacher for 22 years in Milwaukee Public Schools.
If I had a scale of 1 to 10, the efforts that Ms. Jorgensen, not just during the COVID-19, but I think overall it would be, a 13 on a 1 to 10 scale. Because she just simply looks for ways to always go above and beyond. Yeah, the pandemic, it really gripped us as a school community, just like it has gripped this entire country. One of the things that Ms. Jorgensen did was she called and emailed me and texted me very consistently about ways we can, get information and materials out to the students.
When the pandemic initially happened, We were told not to come into school. I just thought, what would be the best thing? What do I need to do? So I ordered art supplies. I bought them initially. I bought paper and pencils and erasers and sharpeners and things like this. And I write a lot of Donors Choose projects. And they reached out to me and said, Ms. Jorgensen, could you use $1,000 to buy art supplies for your students? And I ordered tons of things, and I made all these different packages. And I think I went to about 40 houses, some of them twice.
And you could just see the smiles of the kids. They were so excited to see Ms. Jorgensen.
I opened up my trunk. It was like an art supply store. So I was like, what do you want? Do you want these? You want these? I have this for you. You take some of this and, try these ones. And it was really awesome. I did have concerns about the coronavirus just because of the unknown aspect of it. But I just thought I have to be as careful as possible. We'll try to stay as far away from each other as we can. It was just something that I felt like I had to do. I wanted the kids to understand that we were going through a hard time, but it wasn't going to last forever. And I just wanted them to have some type of normalcy.
It shows that if you're tenacious enough, if you have a drive, and regardless of your race, if you have a passion and a love for kids, the kids will run through the wall for it. And that's what our students do.
What do you like to read?
A bookstore on a bike.
It is kind of more fantasy.
When the pandemic hit, Sitonia Weston Roy had to come up with a new vision.
I saw a guy on an ice cream bike, so then I was like, well, I bet I can do that somehow with books.
For now, the niche book bike is taking the place of the bookstore Weston Roy has plans to open.
I liked this one.
She pedals to summer events like this blackout block party in Milwaukee, offering used and new books.
Sci-fi, fantasy, different topics for the kids, motivational.
All by Black authors.
Sometimes people, I feel like, don't read when it's not something they connect to.
Zaria Tucker stopped by the book bike looking for that connection.
Just being able to read about characters that look like me and go through similar experiences as myself is super cool.
Many customers ask Weston Roy for recommendations. Some of the authors people have never heard of.
I also try to look into the ones most people don't. They don't show up on lists. They don't come up in articles.
Justice again.
Kids are drawn to the bike, which Weston Roy uses as incentive for them to read.
Sometimes I just say, you have to read me a few sentences or a sentence depending on their level, to sit on the bike. And so that's kind of a little push towards reading, even if maybe that's not their love right now.
Second grade teacher Elle Rodriguez.
I'm looking to expand my classroom libraries.
Wants books that expose her students to different cultures and ones with a universal message.
This one about superheroes. I mean, the superhero could be any color, but they're black, and so that's, representation.
A fun read.
As she waits out the pandemic, Weston Roy will continue to pedal around town, filling a void when it comes to Black literature.
I was able to find 2 great books, so I'm excited to read.
In Milwaukee, Courtney Garish, Spectrum News.
Thank you, Blake and Ernest, and congratulations to our MUL education heroes. Thank you for inspiring all of us, and thank you to CW18 My 24 for producing the education hero profile for Gina Jorgensen. We also want to extend our thanks to Spectrum News 1 for allowing us to share the feature it created about the niche book bike founded by Sitonia Weston Roy. Okay, it is time to take a short break, but stand by. We have an incredible special auction item coming up, so keep bidding on all of those auction items. It's all coming up right after this special spotlight greeting from the League's 2 volunteer groups, Milwaukee Urban League's Young Professionals and the Milwaukee Urban League Guild. What's going on, beautiful people?
Way to call it out.
How's it going?
Everything's going well. You guys are looking good.
Thank you.
Yeah, when's the last time you got dressed up like this? That's the question.
1964.
Hopefully that's not the case for everyone, but glad you got a chance to get dressed up tonight. Is everyone having a good time?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, we thank you all for all the hard work that you do, and it definitely makes a difference with everything that's happening with the Milwaukee Urban League. Keep up the good work, keep up the good fight, and thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, and here we go. It's our second special silent auction item of the night from your Milwaukee Brewers. The silent auction item includes 4 items. On deck first is a priceless Hank Aaron autographed bat. The package also features a baseball signed by Brewers pitcher Josh Hader, as well as a jersey autographed by pitcher Corbin Burns, plus 4 field level tickets to a mutually agreed upon game in the future. 4 items, 1 special package. Can't beat that. Bid right now at mulbwb2020.givesmart.com and bid high.
Advocacy is another important element for the work for the Milwaukee Urban League. That means bringing together to the forefront issues that are important to the community and taking a stand when the community needs a leader to step forward. Advocacy has always been part of the Milwaukee Urban League. However, efforts in this area have deepened and expanded to address the critical issues in a new and more collaborative way. The Urban League is working with strong community partners who are also committed to making Milwaukee a first-class city for every citizen. That commitment begins with the Milwaukee Urban League Board of Directors.
Thanks, Sheldon. Good evening. I am John Salemi, and I serve as chairman of the board of directors for the Milwaukee Urban League, and I'm also the vice president and district manager at U.S. Bank. Thank you to everyone for being here tonight to support the mission and sustainability of the Milwaukee Urban League. We continue to need you as partners. I'm especially proud of the new advocacy work of MUL. We've taken on tough issues, and in doing so, we've learned so much about other organizations doing the same and how we, in fact, can better collaborate. Collective thought and strategic action is our direction.
Good evening. I'm Steve Salutis, Executive Vice President and Midwest Regional Executive for U.S. Bank's Consumer and Business Banking Group. U.S. Bank has a commitment to the communities and people we serve, and that is why we support the Milwaukee Urban League. Through our efforts locally in Greater Milwaukee and nationally, we are strongly committed to the goals of the Milwaukee Urban League, empowering people and changing lives. At U.S. Bank, we do this through our investments to improve our city, community involvement to help our fellow residents, and financial commitments to help us all build a better place to live and work. From helping people plan to purchase their first home to classes on improving credit scores and financial stability, financial empowerment is one of the many ways the Milwaukee Urban League advocates for Milwaukee. We are inspired by the advocacy work of other organizations as well. Now, let's learn about some of the community-wide efforts of our Milwaukee Urban League advocacy hero, the Milwaukee Bucks.
Despite the overwhelming plea for change, there has been no action. So our focus today cannot be on basketball.
In terms of even the thought of not playing a game, not playing a playoff game, my thoughts, Jim, regarding the Buck players, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? You know, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? This is the opportunity. If you're going to make a serious stance on social injustice, on police brutality and police abuse.
August 26, 2020, the day the Milwaukee Bucks decided not to play. The day the NBA and sports stopped. The day competing was put on the back burner and the fight for social justice moved to the forefront.
When we take the court and represent Milwaukee and Wisconsin, we are expected to play at a high level, give maximum effort, and hold each other accountable. We hold ourselves to that standard, and in this moment, we are demanding the same from lawmakers and law enforcement.
Citizens around the country have used their voices and platforms to speak out against these wrongdoings.
We've seen how teams stood up with a statement,
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
marched with a mission, and played for justice.
People united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. This is what unity looks like. This is what unity looks like.
True change starts with yourself, but then change starts with your family and then your friends. And so for us as a family, we've just decided that, you know, this is an opportunity for us to use our voice, to use our privilege in whatever way that we can. This is the good work in life, right? To stand with people and for people. This is who we want to be about.
Thank you, John and Steve, and congratulations, Milwaukee Bucks. Speaking of the Bucks, bid on the Bucks Experience, sponsored by the Bucks and Great Lakes Coca-Cola. You and 10 friends will meet virtually with a current Bucks player for a half hour for a mutually agreed upon time. How cool is that? And now we have our final and one-of-a-kind experience featuring the one and only Donald Driver.
Hey, Wisconsin, what's going on? Look who it is. It is your guy, Donald Driver. And I want to say thank you for your support of the Milwaukee Urban League. I am offering a very, very special auction item for you to bid on tonight to support our community. Listen, so check out the information below to see how you can bid right now. Your special package also includes 4 box seats to my 2021 charity softball game right there in Appleton. But wait, there's more. You also get the VIP experience with me at the game. And I am including every football lover's dream item, an autographed helmet signed by yours truly. So, bid high, bid often. My friends, 100% of this money is donated, supports the Milwaukee Urban League. I love you guys. Log on to Give Smart now and bid for the Milwaukee Urban League. Listen, you all take care. God bless you all, and I will see you soon. Peace.
Thank you, Double D. Donald Driver is a great guy, and we are thankful for his participation. Like he said, we need you to bid high, folks, at mulbwb2020.givesmart.com on our great items. These great special auction items will go to the highest bidders, of course. The Milwaukee Brewers items, the Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams auction items, the Donald Driver VIP package, the Golf Resort foursome, and the special red mystery box. We also have lots of other great silent auction items too. Time is running out, so don't wait. Now, please join me in welcoming back Milwaukee Urban League Board President John Salemi.
Good evening, and thank you again for attending the virtual edition of the Milwaukee Urban League annual Black and White Ball. Tonight is made possible by all of our generous sponsors, but we want to especially thank 2 of them this evening. Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin is our presenting sponsor. You saw earlier in their video, tonight would not be possible without their incredible donation. Froedtert's commitment to the community is further emphasized as it works with MUL to explore a healthcare training and employment partnership. So thank you, Froedtert and Medical College of Wisconsin. We would also like to thank and recognize one of our newest partners, Kohl's. Let's learn more about their commitment to community.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Michelle Goss, CEO of Kohl's. I am thrilled to celebrate the work of Milwaukee Urban League with all of you here this evening and honor our shared commitment to empowering communities and changing lives in Milwaukee and Wisconsin. At Kohl's, we believe healthy communities help support healthy families, and we are committed to giving back to the communities where we live and work. Our hometown of Milwaukee is a source of pride, and it's vital that we help make a difference in our community, which is why we are honored to partner with an organization like Milwaukee Urban League. Through this new partnership, we support the work of Milwaukee Urban League as it helps individuals find employment to improve their lives, supports programs that improve educational opportunities for young people, and advocates for the social and racial justice that makes our communities better places for everyone to live and thrive. We are especially excited to support the Munch and Learn program at Milwaukee elementary schools. During the pandemic, when many children are engaged in virtual learning, this program provides healthy snacks and fun learning activities to students. It reinforces the importance of learning and gives kids and families an educational break from day-to-day school activities. Kohl's is proud to be a gold sponsor of the virtual 35th annual Milwaukee Urban League Black and White Ball. Our sponsorship provides important support to one of the oldest civil rights organizations in Wisconsin as it works to secure opportunity for everyone. Please consider supporting this important organization. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Kohl's made an incredible contribution that provided support specifically for tonight's event, coupled with additional ongoing support for the organization in education and employment. Let's take a look at the big board and recognize all of our sponsors. Thank you for your generous support.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John, and thank you again to all of our sponsors. I'm Jim Strack, Milwaukee Urban League board member and this year's chair for the Black and White Ball Fundraising Committee. I also serve as the Vice President and General Manager of Enterprise Holdings in Wisconsin. Please continue to be generous in your bidding on the phenomenal auction items and in your donations to the Milwaukee Urban League. Your support empowers our neighborhoods and the communities as we continue to provide programs, services during this pandemic. Go to mulbwb2020.givesmart.com to secure one of the great items that are available on the site. Our individual gifts make a difference to Milwaukee Urban League and most importantly to the people it serves. Tonight, I'm making a personal contribution of $5,000 to support the Milwaukee Urban League. I ask you to join me, whether it's $5, $5,000, your gift supports the important educational, employment, advocacy work of the Milwaukee Urban League. Let's take a look at where our contributions are this evening. Okay, we've jumped a little bit. We're at 15% of our $250,000 goal at $38.5. Please continue to support. $250 is an aggressive goal. $250,000 is an aggressive goal, but our community is desperately in need for our services. We'd like to thank some of our donors for additional giving. We extend special thanks to Chris and Jennifer Abley for their generous donation to Milwaukee Urban League, and other couples like Mary Beth and Joseph Kingston, who have provided special contributions. Dr. Hall?
And a special shout out to some of the other businesses and organizations for their additional support, such as the Manpower Group, Brewers Community Foundation, J.P. Cullen, West Bend Foundation, and so many others.
Thank you so much for your generous gifts, and thank you to all of those who are donating now.
As president of the Milwaukee Urban League, and on behalf of our board, staff, and the people that we are fortunate to serve, thank you for your generosity tonight. I want to thank my production team and the staff that have made tonight possible. Thank you so much. You see it as a 5-star presentation because of them. Our presenting gold, silver, milestone, all of our sponsors and our individual donors made tonight happen, changing lives and empowering communities. Thank you, everyone, for spending the night with us. Hope you had a great night listening to music and hopefully dancing in the comfort of your homes. And there's still more to come for you to dance. But after tonight, you can always give online at our website, tmul.org/donate. And finally, thank you, Andrea Williams, who is here with us, exuding all of her great energy that we know about. And Sheldon Dudas from the studios of WISN 12 News. Thank you, Sheldon, for taking time to be an MC once again with us. We all appreciate you, and we will miss you as you move to Orlando. You didn't ask us. And our ball co-chairs, Kathy Jacobson and Dr. Joan Prince, I salute you. Thank you for being the champions of our first virtual ball. You two are phenomenal, and you two are the best for leading the charge this year successfully. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, the night's not over yet. Congratulations to all of the Milwaukee Urban League heroes. Keep bidding on those special items and make a donation to the Milwaukee Urban League while you are at it. It has been a great honor serving as your co-MC for the evening. Andrea, take it away.
Thank you, Sheldon. It's been a great time. Of course, bidding will stay open for the next 30 minutes, so please keep bidding. Now let's see who's going to win the mystery box raffle. Let's spin that wheel. Where it will stop, nobody knows. And the winner is Stephen Brown. Congratulations, Stephen. Now that it's time, we need to announce our prize winner for Best Dress tonight. Best Dress, that is Thelma Sias. No surprise at all. So congratulations, Thelma. And please remember, you still have just a few minutes to make your bid. So please keep bidding for our fabulous auction items. You can also make a donation to Milwaukee Urban League at mulbwb2020.givesmart.com. Thank you so much for spending this evening with us. It's been a different kind of black and white ball, but it has been fantastic as usual. Continue to be safe and remember, together we rise. Support Milwaukee Urban League. Good night, everyone.